Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Duality Bug by Riffclown. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, which means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Now all lines are the same as each other. They're both German Whisper and region sum lines. The color difference here is just to show how this line crosses. It's to distinguish it in its path. So what does it mean for them to be German Whisper lines? Well, adjacent digits along the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this was say this was a 5, this needs to be at least 3 different from 5. So it could be a 1 or a 2. Can't be a 3, right? Because that's a difference of 2. Can't be a 4, etc. Now, region sum lines. The sum of digits on the line is the same within each box. So we can segment the line by which box it's in. I'll just use 2 different colors here. Whatever sum the green ends up being, the purple will be the same sum. So within each box, the digits on the line will have the same sum. And so remember, each line is both German Whisper and region sum. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, how shall we get started? Well, this box, So first thing to think about with German Whisper lines, well, there's a few things to think about, but the first thing I want to think about is how 3 and 4 are pretty special because they each only have a 1 digit they can pair up with. The 3 has to go with the 6 because nothing else is 3 different, and the 4 has to go with the 1. So for example, this cell here can't be a 3 because we need a 6 here and a 6 here, and that would clash in the column. So no 3s or 4s in a lot of these cells, and I'd like to try to track which ones those are. There aren't as many as I thought. So not this one, not this one. All right, maybe we'll not have to like mark them all. We'll just try to remember that. All right, so the other thing about German Whisper lines is that you always have 1 low and 1 high. I call 1, 2, 3 low and 4, 5, 6 high. So if I start in the 1, 2, 3 range, I can't subtract 3 from any of those numbers. So I'm going to have to add 3. And when I add 3, I get into the 4, 5, 6 range. Once you're in the 4, 5, 6 range, you can't add 3, so you have to subtract 3, and you end up in the 1, 2, 3 range. So you end up going every other. We don't know what it starts with, but let's start by just coloring this. Let's use green and purple. And we're going to go every other. We don't know whether green or purple is low or high, but we do know that it alternates. Now, we know that all of these also have the same sum, so that's got to be quite restrictive. It's interesting. We also know there's a 6 down here somewhere. Now, I'm wondering if we can translate this anywhere. Like, can we keep using these colors in any way? I'm not entirely sure that we can. This is kind of the same. Alternating. I'm not seeing what to do with that, though. This is going to require some more thought, I think. Now, these two sum to this one, right? So the smallest this can be is 1 plus 2. So this would end up being a 3 in that case. Actually, the smallest this can be, okay, this has to be the start, right? The smallest this, I said the smallest it can be is 1, 2, but that breaks the German Whisper. The smallest this can be is 1, 4. And that would add to 5. So this is a 5 or a 6, which means that this is from 1, 2, 3, but I would argue that, we can't do 3 because 3 can only go with 6, right? In fact, we said it can't be 3 in general. So let's look at the 2. If this was 2, the smallest this could be is 5. That would add to 7. This would have to be a 7. So actually, this has to be a 1. We get a digit. Let's mark the 1 blue to say it's low. I use blue for low and orange for high generally. So we know these two are going to be high, and this is from 4, 5, 6. Now it can't be a 6. So it's either 1 plus 4 is 5 or 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay. So now we know this doesn't involve a 1. So we can't add to... Well, we can't add to 5. Don't know that we wanted to anyway, but... Let's see. Does this have something similar going on? Probably. Let's think about it. If this was a 2, The smallest this could be is 5. This would have to be 7. Yeah, so this ends up a 1 as well. And so now we need a 1 up here somewhere. And so the 1 is going to go with 4, 5, and it's going to add to 5, 6. And this can't be a 6. So that's a 5, and that's a 4. We know these are high. Okay, that's progress, I hope. There's a 1 down here somewhere. There's a 5 up here. Oh, this has to contain a 5, right? We can't do 1 plus 4 is 6. We need to use a 5 in some way. So this is not the 5, which means this places a 5 here, and this is high. And that lets us color this entire line, which is great. So we can just go every other coloring it. And so what are we going to add to here? This is 2 or 3. No, it can't be 3. This is a 2, because it can't be 1. It can't be 3 because it's too close to 5. So that ends up with a 3, 6 pair here. And so we know we add to 7. So we're never doing 3, 4. So we have to choose between 2, 5 and 1, 6. Well, this can't be the 1, 6. So this has to be 2, 5. That's a 4 with a 5. It does not place a 6. This is, oh, for the column, this is 3 or 6, but it can't be 6. So this is 3 with a 6 there. But it gets us the 1 as well. It deet doots, and it means all our greens are low. And all our purples are high. What just happened? I don't know. All our purples are high. High. Okay. So this is high, this is low. We get the 6 and the 3. This is our 3, which goes with 6. In fact, the only way to add to 9 is to do 3 6s. That's not true. We can do 4 5. So this is... Oh. We can't do 4 5. Oh, this is the 3, because blue is low. That's 3 6. This is 3 6. That's a 1. I think we might have cracked this. These add to 7. We can never do... Yeah, this can't be 1 6. This has to be 2 5. Oopsie. This has to be 2 5. Let's finish these. We know this is going to be high and this is going to be low. This is the 1 and the 4. Do we know what these are? Well, we know that they're a 2 4 pair. Yeah, so that's 4, that's 2. That's high, that's low. Sorry, we know this is low, so we can color these. This is 4, which has to go with 1. Now it has to be 4 to add to 5. I should have marked the 6 high from the very start. That's low, that's low. All right, now we finish. This is 2, this is 2, this is 3, and this is a 5. Very nice. All right, cool puzzle, Riffclown. I remember you've done this constraint a few times, and so you've become quite adept at it. Always fun. I did a puzzle like this as well, where I had some lines that were both German Whisper region some, but I don't think I ever published it anywhere. I think maybe Bremster featured it at some point, but I don't recall. But anyway, it's one of my puzzles that I never really published for some reason. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.